Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Yesterday's video was pretty intense. I watched it again to edit it. Well, I don't typically edit my videos. What I say is what you get, unless something crazy happens with my animals or whatever. But the thing I want to tell you today, if you could have things the way you wanted them, what would that be? Anything you want, you can have. When you focus on the nonsense that's going on in the world, it's like adding fuel to the fire. You know, you're watching the house burn and you're thinking, "Oh God, it's got to go out," but you're adding fuel to it because you're sending an energy. That's what it is. That's the envisionment that I'm getting at the moment, of where you focus on what you don't want, and envision what you do want from a place of anything is possible. And I hear some of you still feel unworthy. Some of you still feel like it's not showing up. And I get it. I totally get it, because there are things in my existence that I want and they haven't shown up yet. So it's easy to go into, well, it's not here. It must not be working. But the thing is, remembering that not everything happens in your time. It happens in the perfect time. Because I look back over everything that I've wanted, everything that I've desired, everything that I asked for. And yesterday, I remember, again, be careful what you ask for, okay? Because when I was working, all I wanted was to be left alone and to just be able to enjoy my life and not have to work, not have to do anything. But obviously, I have bills to pay, right? And so I sent this out. I'm like, I want to be able to enjoy my life and not have to work. And I want to do what brings me joy, not from a job. When the universe laid everything out for me and I left my last job, it was so divinely orchestrated. I couldn't have made it happen any more perfectly. The financial aspect of it. And this morning, I was reminded, it's like the universe said, "Pam, have we ever let you down? Have we ever made you go without something that you really truly needed?" No, they always provide. So, and I thought about it. It's like I've always had this saying, God's never let me down. Why is he's not going to start now. So that's when I left my job, I focused on what I wanted to do. Not, oh my God, I don't have income. Oh my God, now what am I going to do? And the universe, yes, put how do I say this? Because they didn't do it to me. They allowed my financial situation to get to a place where it was less than pleasurable. But they always, it always worked out. I always, even if it was paying something with my credit card, it might not be the perfect way, but it happens. So yes, now I'm paying off credit card debt, but it's okay. The universe gave me a way to do that too. So it's not always how you think things are supposed to turn out. Because the other thing is I walk around, and like I said yesterday, I walk around like, God, why isn't this happening? Why am I not helping more people? Why am I not able to do these things? And they were like, but this is what you asked for. You asked for time to just be able to enjoy life. Why aren't you enjoying life? Why are you worrying? And I'm not worrying, but why are you so stuck on you have to go do something? We've provided for you. We've laid out things so you can do what you asked to do. And that's the thing. It's like we get hung on, well, this is what I want. And because it doesn't unfold the way we think it's supposed to unfold, or we're not getting all, because I didn't say, I just said I want to be able to enjoy my life and not have to work. I didn't say I want to be able to travel the world and have all my finance, be financially free. I didn't add that in there. I've added that in there since, but it takes time. And time is really not non-existent. But there are things, and I think about it, it's like with all the chaos in the world, do I really want to be traveling right now? Probably not. And I have a bunch of baby chickens. So for me to leave right now and leave all of that responsibility in the hands of somebody else, the universe knows that I would be worried about it the whole time I was gone. And not from a place of, where I wouldn't be able to enjoy my trip, but it would still give me something that I would be focused on outside of, I'm just going to go have a good time. So come back to a place of gratitude for what you do have. And I still have to check myself. I still get in positions where it's like, but remember you asked for this. Remember, not everything happens in your time. There are things that are lining up to make it even better. So I just have patience. And remember that you are loved. You are loved more than your human body can conceive. More than your human body can understand. Because the human body is tied to the ego, is tied to your belief system and your judgments and all of that stuff. And even when, I just envision like this thought of seeing your child or well, and not that I don't love my daughter, but when you think about your kid, unless it's a brand new baby, okay? And why I'm telling you this, I don't know, but it's going somewhere, so stick with me. When you see your child and your child is older, you know you love them, but you've got history, you've got past. So while, yes, you can feel the love for them, it's not on the deepest level, because there's still things that your memory picks up, your ego picks up, that limits that to a point. If your child is a brand new baby, yes, you feel that unconditional love, and it's a deep love because you don't have that prior programming. It's like, for me, yes, I love my daughter. I would do anything for my daughter. I look at my granddaughter and I think about my granddaughter because she's only 4. I don't have pre-existing conditions that have upset me or pissed me off, or nothing to judge her on. Okay. And that love is not even what the creator of all that has for you. Because everything you do is okay with the creator. There is no judgment. There is no, well, you let me down, or you pissed me off, or I wish you'd learn your lesson, or you didn't listen to me again, or any of that stuff. The creator of all that loves you unconditionally through everything. So you are loved beyond what we can conceive love is. Because even when you think about the newborn baby, you still have prior programming that says, whatever, I don't want to give all my love to this person because I've been hurt before. Just as an example, I'm not saying that is the thing, but there's a limiting belief in even that. So when you think about the divine, the creator of all that is, and the fact that it does not matter what you've done, it really, literally does not matter at all. There is no judgment from the creator, God. There is never anything other than unconditional love that's never been shrouded by any judgment or limit. So, and it's like the things that you desire. And I listened to a thing this morning, as Esther Hicks, Abraham, and they were talking about your vortex and what you want. And you get caught in, like I said before, I want this, but it hasn't happened. Or I've asked for this my whole life and it's never happened. Well, you're focusing on the fact that it hasn't happened. So you coming to a place of unconditionally accepting the fact that it's just there. You have this desire because it's already in your vortex, it's already in your existence. You've just put up a wall of resistance to it from your past programming. So when you think of something new that you want, something that really, I would really love to have this. And there's no prior programming, there's no prior, and they say as simple as a cup of coffee. Today I would like somebody to give me a cup of coffee, or buy me a cup of coffee. And it could be somebody buy you a cup of coffee. It could be your spouse, your friend, whoever, giving you a cup of coffee. Don't judge it. Don't go, well, yeah, but I really wanted somebody to buy me a cup of coffee and I got a cup of coffee, but nobody bought it for me. That's like the universe going, God, are you never happy? Are you never satisfied? We gave you a cup of coffee. Why are you questioning how it came to you? But that's how we act. As ridiculous as that is, as silly as that is literally on every level, that is how we are. It's just like my job. I wanted out of my job. I just wanted to enjoy life. And here the universe has given me enjoying life. And I'm questioning, but wait, I wanted this and I wanted that. And why am I not able to help people? Well, and I do help people. It's just, it's like, we gave you what you asked for. Now, it might not be in the package that you wanted it. It might not be everything that you now want because you didn't think of it before. Because you're always adding to. It's like you meet somebody and you're like, okay, well, I have a list of things that I want. And it's like every one of my relationships, it's like, okay, I know I don't want that ever again, but this is what I want. And then the universe gives that to you. And then there's another flaw. There's another thing. And you're like, oh, God, okay, well, I didn't get that. But I got to deal with this. So again, it's another thing to add to your list of what you don't want. But don't get hung in what you don't want. Have gratitude for the things that you got that you do want. So when you're trying to make whatever happen, remember, the universe has a bigger picture. The universe sees everything. You don't. You're looking through it through your limiting beliefs and your judgment and your existence. So again, if you could have anything in the world you wanted, but remember, because I just was told this, just because you get it is not what is going to make you happy. You have to be happy in the first place. Or nothing the universe gives you, allows you to have, allows you to experience, None of it is going to make you happy because you have to be happy in the first place. They could send you all the money in the world and you're still not going to be happy. So don't ask the universe for money because you think that's what's going to make you happy. It might bring you financial freedom. It might bring you a sense of relief, but it's not going to make you happy. It may bring you, and when you think about money, and this is just one example, when you think about money, you think about what am I going to do with that money? It's not the money. Again, it's energy. It's not the money that's going to make you happy. It's what you're doing with it. Why do you want it? Because when you see somebody that's really struggling, and my husband's helping this guy now because of none of his, I think he was hit on the head with a pipe and robbed. Now he has a brain injury that doesn't allow him to function and work. And of course, our wonderful government system, the way they're set up, they don't give two shits about him. So he's living in a house that he can barely afford. He can't, I'm not going to tell you everything because it's a mood issue. The thing is, to be able to go to that person and say, here, I just want to do this for you. And give them, I don't know, whatever. I don't know what they need. But to be able to do that, to have the freedom to do that. Now, I'm not talking about these people that are just sucking our system dry, or lazy people that choose to just sit back and collect unemployment because they're too freaking lazy to go get a job and they think they are owed whatever. That's not the kind of person I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that truly, I look at all the veterans and literally the way they've been treated. Oh my God. To be able to help them, countries. There is not enough, I'm just telling you, there's not enough money in this world to do everything that I would love to do. Just to fix everything. I look at my best friends in South Africa. I look at the corruption over there and the shit that she has to deal with every day. And I'm like, oh my God. To be able to help her get out of that situation and help people that are even in worse situations than she is because of their government. Now, I know. We choose our existence before we even come here. I know that. So it's, what do you want the money for? What do you want the travel for? Because it's not the travel that's going to make you happy. Feel into what it's going to do for you, what it's going to allow you to do. The money is going to give you the freedom to help those that you choose to help, however you choose to help them. And you don't have to think about, oh God, I can only afford to give you this. No, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's energy. Energy comes and goes. So when you send out the energy and you help somebody, it will come back to you when you're not stuck in ego. When the universe gives you what you ask for and you have gratitude for it, they will give you more. When you sit and worry about what you're going to do with your money, oh, I only have X number of dollars. I can't really travel to where I want because I can only afford this. And I know these are all real life things that we play out in our head. It's the limiting beliefs. And it's the programming. I'm here to try to help you change your programming on all levels. So again, go back to, you know what, if I had all the money in the world, if I had nothing holding me back, and I didn't have to do anything, what is it that I truly want to do from a place of joy? And start focusing on that. Because energy goes where your attention flows, or however you say it. When you're focusing on what brings you joy, from a place of, I get to help people, I get to see amazing landscapes and things like that the God has created. I get to do whatever from a place of that is joy. You know, even if it's a job, if it's like I said yesterday, my husband really enjoys the construction work. He gets to do that. I enjoy doing my videos, and I enjoy being here when my daughter calls and says, Mom, this happened, I need you. I have the freedom to do that for her. When my best friend sends me a message and says, is having a bad day, I can take the time to focus on helping her through it. Or when one of my supervisors called me, even after I left my job, one of the supervisors that I had working for me called me, and she sent me a text. She was it was like her world was collapsing around her. It gave me the freedom to get in my car in that moment. Actually, I think I took a shower first. But to drive an hour to go help her. And I didn't have to worry about asking for time off. I didn't have to worry about asking anybody, can I go do this? The universe, it allowed me that opportunity. That's what I get to do now. You know, if my husband called right now and said, you know what, the job we were working on this morning, things are wonky. We're not going to finish it. I'm coming home early. Let's go take a ride. I have the freedom to be able to go do that. Or whatever. So I speak to you. I tell you what I go through to help you. So when you're in these situations, you can go, it's not, I'm just saying this. I live it. I do it. So, yes, honestly, at the end of the day, being completely free is really what I want to do. Now, I'm here for a bigger purpose. I know that. At whatever point in time that unfolds, I'm okay with that. But it's going to come from a place of this is what I truly want to do. Not I have to do it. Because it's going to allow me to travel and see the world and help people along the way. It's going to be a win-win. So anyway, I hope this helps you. If it helped you at all, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, because as things come in, I share them with you guys. As life happens for me, not to me, for me, as life happens, I share it with you guys so you can see that you're not the only one going through this nonsense and how to navigate through it. Why am I stuck? Why is this not happening? Why, when you get in that headspace, because I get there, but now I give you ways out of it. I give you things to think about, a different perspective, because you only know what you know. So anyway, I send you guys so much love and so much gratitude. Again, what do you want? More than anything in the world, what do you want? Focus on that from a place of what is it going to do for you. But be honest, because again, how it happens isn't for you to figure out. Isn't for you to judge. Again, real quick, my husband being able to do what he wants to do, how it happened was not the most pleasant transition, was not the most, it wasn't peaches and cream. But where is that for me to judge? The universe said, okay, here you go. This is what you choose. This is how we're going to put you in the path of the people that can help you make that happen. We get caught in judgment of, well, that wasn't nice. That wasn't pleasant. Did you get what you wanted? Okay, then be happy. So, have an amazing day, and we will talk soon.